Hello, hello, hello. Happy new week. Happy new month. Happy new back to work, back to school week. It's the 1st of September. I don't know about you, but I am gobsmacked that we are here. We've arrived. We've been blessed with life in the ninth month of 2025. How are you? I wanted to come and say hi and give you some encouragement for the month and this, the week, the month, this new season ahead as we transition into quarter four of 2025. Time is whizzing by, and I love what somebody said this morning. Time is maturing, and so are we. All right, so today I want to share with you. Well, actually, what I'm going to share with you is the crux of the message, and then I'll tell you the backstory. Okay. So I wrote the message down. To be spirit led is a high level strategic power move, arguably the leadership imperative of our times. Arguably, the leadership imperative of our times. To be spirit led is a high level strategic power move. Let me tell you the story behind this. So last week, I was like in August, I took most of August off. I worked very little in August. I did some traveling, I did some work, but just, took it was low key. I spent a lot of the time thinking, planning, praying, writing, thinking about, the big questions like where am I going with this leadership? What is my next stretch? So on and so on. And I got so many downloads, so many revelations, so excited about the months, the weeks and months ahead. So excited about 2026. I'm already sort of seeing ahead of time. It's all really good. Anyway, I was having a conversation last week and somebody was asking me about, my plans for September and beyond. And I was saying that I've got all these, I'm really excited about this season. And they said, what's your business plan? What's your business plan? And so, I've been thinking about my business plan a lot, but the truth is that my business plan isn't like one of those like 5 year paper thick things. It's just this knowing that I have that I've got quite a few things in my diary that I'm going to prepare for them with all of my heart, like just really prepare for them with all of my heart. I'm going to pour out my love on every woman that I serve. I'm going to, um, there are some things that I've committed to doing that I'm going to give my best to. And then for the rest of the time, my business plan actually is that I'm just going to keep my ear next to God's mouth. And if he says turn left, I turn left. If he says turn right, I turn right. If he says go straight ahead, I go straight ahead. But as I was explaining this to this person in the conversation that I had last week, I heard myself saying it. I could see on their face that they were thinking, it looked like they were thinking, no, I mean a proper business plan. What's your proper business plan? And, I came away from that conversation. I mean, they did kind of smile politely. And they said, they did ask me if there was anything else. Like, did I have anything written down? Like, is there any other plan? Like, what about, any structures or anything like that? So they did ask me that, but they were very polite and very gracious. But I could feel this question mark coming up inside of me, like, Dion, are you sure you shouldn't be doing more? Like, are you sure you shouldn't have a more robust business plan? Are you sure you shouldn't be, you know, getting all the plans, drawing up plans and working blueprints and all of that? And so I thought about it and I've been talking to God about it. I've been praying about this, about whether or not my business plan is enough, is robust enough. So, anyway, going on to today, I got up early this morning, very excited about it being the 1st of September, and I went for a really early morning walk, stroke jog. I really love walking in the woods, and I try and get out there most days. The woods are probably about a quarter of a mile away, so I walk to the woods from my house. I have to walk up a street, and today, as I walked up the street, this bright light shone, or like almost, like made me go like this because the sun had was reflecting on a metallic door number sign. So the number 32 were had these big silver numbers on their front door, and the sun was shining on it and it was reflecting at me, like it really made me wince, right? So I looked to see what was this thing, and I saw the number 32. And when I saw the number 32, I heard that familiar, still small voice on the inside of me say, Psalms 32. Psalms 32. So I go to Psalms 32. I'm excited because when this happens, I know that I'm going to receive some kind of message, right? So hold on a minute. Did I close it there? Psalms 32. And I read it. It's a beautiful psalm. If you have a Bible, if you like the Bible, if you want to, if you feel like it, it's a really great psalm to read. But there's a bit that I want to bring your attention to. Verse 8. It says, I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my loving eye on you. So I know that this might not mean much to you, but in my conversations with God about my business strategy, like how I'm going to move, like I have felt him saying, that he's occupying me. He's looking through my eyes at my world. He's using my hands, my feet, my heart, my mouth, my gifts, my skills, my talents. He's using that to touch the world. And so he will direct my path. He will guide me. He will instruct me. He will tell me what to do. He has a vested interest in it all coming to pass, and he will guide me. So when I read this, I knew that it was him confirming that don't start doubting now. I'm leading you, I'm guiding you. This is business plan enough. And so I don't know if it's meaning what it means to me, to you, but I want to let you know that today I am certain that to be spirit led is a high level strategic power move, arguably the leadership imperative of our time. I know that you might not say God, you might not know Jesus, you might not be a Christian, you might not be like me, you might not think like me. But if you are a woman in senior leadership, and you are waking up to the realization that you're being called to lead at such a time as this, that you're being called to usher business into a new day, that you're being called to challenge your industry and your field to be a driving force for a greater good, to be a catalyst for purposeful, meaningful, important change. If you know that you're the kind of leader that's being called right now to help business to ascend to new heights of efficacy and ethics and conscience and purpose, mission led, mission centricity, then this is going to take something. This is going to take something new. This is going to pull something new out of us. This is going to require us to go into leadership spaces that we are unfamiliar with. We can't keep doing things the same old way, expecting for things to be different. And that new way, the difference making way is unfamiliar. That difference making way is going to fly in the face of some of the things that we've been doing in the name of normal, common leadership and leadership practice and business, we're going to have to find new ways. And so that's why I say my conviction is that we've not been this way before. These are new, this is a new day and it's new times, and we need new guidance. We need a new guidance system. That's why I say to be spirit led is a high level strategic power move, arguably the leadership imperative of our times. So many of us, especially those of us that are confessed, spirit led people, oftentimes we we say the right things about being spirit led, but then when it comes to our work and it comes to our leadership, we fall back into what the dominant voices say is normal, what the trends are, what the usual way of doing things are. We fall back into the expectations, where we fall back into wanting to fit and blend and be in alignment with what has been, what is the norm, what is the culture in our space. But oftentimes, being spirit led will challenge you to go in the opposite direction, will challenge you to fly in the face of what is and what has been and what is normal. Being spirit led can often be illogical or counterintuitive. It can lead you in illogical and counterintuitive places and spaces and ways. And that's why that's what's required. Going the different way, having a different approach, doing things differently is what's required to create new and different results in your organization, in your industry, and in your field. And that is why I say, this is the last time I'm going to say it for this video, I promise. But to be spirit led is a high level strategic power move, arguably the leadership imperative of our times. If you're on my list, then you and I have already come into some kind of agreement that you're going to let me be my Jesus loving Christian self. And you know already that I'm not requiring you. This is not about beating you with my Bible and expecting you to conform in the slightest. I honor you and what you believe, and I honor your practice and your faith tradition. I honor you. But I am saying to all of us, regardless of our religion, color, race, or creed, to be spirit led, to be seeking higher wisdom, to be adopting the posture of a seeker, of a truth seeker, of a listener for the direction, of one who is led rather than just driven to do what you know to do. Now, there's never been a more important time to be led in new ways so that we can create new outcomes and that we can see change that we want to see in our world. How is this landing for you? Is this meaningful? Are you hearing something? Are you prepared to be devoted to the leading of the Spirit? Do you have practice that incorporates your desire to be led in this way? I'm curious. I'd love you to hit reply and let me know what you think. Dion here, wishing you a happy September, powerful September, an influential September. I dare you to show up, speak up, shake things up in your organization, your industry, and your field this month. Keep in touch. Let me know what you're hearing.